रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 में देवियों सज्जनों अब वक्त है महिलाओं की 50 किलोग्राम वर्ग कुश्ती का। मुंबई महारथी की ओर से आ रही हैं भारतीय मूल की कुमारी सीमा। पतंजलि च्यवनप्राश प्रो रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 में भूटानी दिल्ली सुल्तान्स की ओर से आ रही हैं ट्यूनीसिया मूल की मेजियन मारियो।
दिल्ली सुल्तान गिरा के दुश्मन चटाए धूल, मसले उससे जैसे नाजुक फूल, फैसलों से मारे मैदान, बिजली सा खेले दिल्ली सुल्तान। दिल्ली सुल्तान, दिल्ली सुल्तान,
दुश्मनों को ये उड़ाते हैं।
So this is going to be the second bout of the day for the Mumbai Maharathi Seema in the women's 50 kg category, 24-year-old, and a gold in the national championships in 2017 at the Commonwealth Championships. Went on to win a gold as well. This was, remember, different from the Commonwealth Games. We're talking about the Commonwealth Championships, which happened in the non-Commonwealth Games here. But she's up against Mezian from the Delhi Sultans, the 29-year-old from Tunisia. She's got a bronze at the African Championships as well, a bronze there, a gold in the African Championship in 2017. So far more experienced is the grappler from Tunisia, who's representing Delhi Sultans. In the commentary box, I'm Raman Banot, with me, John Taylor. John, this does look like a bit of a mismatch on paper.
It could well be. The experience is certainly there. We'll just have to see, though. This is also a tournament where they discover new talent, and the auctions, very interesting. How the people, the team owners, go for it, how they balance their team, and you always feel that one or two wrestlers maybe are low on their list. We'll see whether this is one of them.
Figure this out as well. For the moment though, Seema with the red belt color around her waist on the costume from the red corner, representing the Mumbai Maharathis. Mumbai, remember, were champions in the first season a couple of years ago. The campaign not going according to plan in 2016, but this is a different ball game altogether this year around. In 2017, last year, well, they lost their way a bit, but this is going to be a different ball game.
Both very tentative at the moment, searching out strengths and weaknesses. Maroi Mezian looking very athletic, looks actually the smaller of the two grapplers, but sometimes that's misleading. They're obviously in the same weight category, but she's the one who looks as if she might have the edge on athleticism.
And also, John, you get a feeling, for first and foremost, a verbal warning going out there for Seema to engage in grappling, not show as much passivity as she has so far.
Yep, we ought to explain that passivity. Passivity can cost you a point. You've got 30 seconds if it becomes an official warning, and you've then got to actually score a point or you lose one.
Yes, the way it works is that the referee notices the bout for the first 1.5 odd minutes, and if no wrestlers scored, and you feel that one of the referee feels that one of the wrestler isn't really being active enough, then after the 2-minute scenario, all right, there you go. 1 point has been signaled. In fact, it's that 1 point given, yes, to the Delhi grappler, that's Mezian. because of passivity that was being shown by Seema, and now she's in trouble. Could be pushed out of the wrestling area onto the safety zone. Yes, the push out did happen, but albeit wasn't really in full control with that push out, therefore no scoring of a point.
No, the push out would score you one, but you've got to be in control. And now Seema turns, gets her Mezian down. That'll be a 2-pointer, confirmed there by the referee, and now just trying to roll her over. Full defense now for Maroi Mezian, and they'll go back to parterre.
It's back to regular wrestling positions. Udanayo, she's become a crowd favorite, hasn't she, over the last couple of seasons?
Yeah, and we're not going to see her tonight, so she's acting as top cheerleader for her side. Great. Two rounds of 3 minutes. It's a long format, particularly for the female wrestlers. And there we've got Seema, the Mumbai wrestler, 2-1 lead.
Red, attention.
It wasn't a very high-scoring first period of play. The first 3 minutes just had the passivity kick in, where the point being awarded to Maroi, and then Seema came up with the 2-point maneuver. And the 2-point maneuver was she managed to take her opponent down, get 3 joints on the mat, and that's what accounted for 2 points.
The only proper attack that counted in the whole of that first round. And again, good respect for each other. They are wary. They realise that this is a good match, and one mistake could actually ruin it. So they're showing great care.
Action, Dawai.
Once again, the referee has to intervene, and he was this time around telling Maroi to get on with it. The Delhi grappler was being told to show a lot more intent.
Yep, and that again could cost her 1 point now, which would bring the bout level.
Action, Dawai.
And that's it. There you go again. The refs just intervene, saying that you've got to get on with it, otherwise the passivity rule will kick in. And passivity would mean that if within 30 seconds Maroi doesn't score, then a point will be awarded to Seema, and that could really help the Mumbai Maharathis.
And Maroi again looking as if she's content to just sort of prevent her opponent from launching an attack. That could be seen as passivity as well. And the referee has certainly decided he's had enough. That's the official warning. She now has 30 seconds. Otherwise, the point will go to the Delhi wrestler.
As simple and straight, a minute and a half into that period, if a grappler hasn't scored, both grapplers haven't scored, then for the next 30 seconds, the grappler who's been cautioned, has been told to get on with it, needs to either score a point or they will end up conceding. And that's the risk that Maroi is running at the moment. Good defense by Seema. She knows she doesn't have to attack. She just needs to defend. And by the time this maneuver ends, there you go. The point's been given to the red corner. Seema getting a cushion of 2 points now.
There it goes on the scoreboard as well, 3-1. And remember, she's got the 2-point score as a bit of a safety as well.
Now the clock is ticking and pressure on the Tunisian. Mezian Maroi, she needs to get on with it. Now, if she goes in with a 2-point maneuver, then it's going to be interesting because scores will be leveled, John, and both of them would have scored, the equal number of points in a technical approach.
So it would be the final score as a 2-pointer. They both got 2-pointers, but it doesn't look as if we're going to see that now. Just 15 seconds to go, and it looks as if Seema is actually going to just keep her opponent at bay and see this one out. Oh, a desperate effort at the end there by Maroi Mezian, and it again costs her going for victory. It was the right thing to do, but she couldn't pull it off, and the victor is Seema.
Well, there you go. If it was Sandeep Tomar who'd won the opening bout for the Delhi Sultans, it's Seema who pulls one back for the Mumbai Maharathis. A clinical performance. She's won this 5-1 against the Tunisian. And what it's done is